Hello Cancer, I am Poetic Heretic and welcome to my new channel where I will be doing monthly tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac from now on. This is your tarot forecast for the sign of Cancer for the month of January 2017. Do remember that you can use these videos for your sun, rising, and moon signs. So let us begin. You're coming into the month with the Four of Swords reversed. This indicates that you're coming into the month feeling a lack of composure. You're feeling like you've been rushed too much, like you've had to experience a lot of haste or have experienced a lot of haste. And you're finding it difficult to feel objective and clear about things. However, the Ace of Swords jumps in here real quick as the second card for what may help or hinder you to remind you that it would be very advantageous for you to try to get that clarity back, to try to regain your objectivity, and also perhaps to embrace new beginnings, which then takes us to the next card. I know it seems like we're moving kind of quickly here, but here we are. The Page of Wands as the underlying energy. This is a card of new beginnings as well as lively energy. It could also be a young fire sign, male or female, who is kind of at your back or perhaps supporting you in some way this month. Or it could just be, again, the energy of liveliness and new beginnings and maybe inspiration as well going on in your life. For the past, we have the Three of Wands reversed. This card indicates that you have dealt with issues having to do with a loss of faith, or perhaps like a loss of feeling like you have things under control. And that's kind of led to your present circumstances and feelings walking into the month, feeling your lack of composure and like a difficulty in thinking clearly. And it's like you want that clarity back. You want to be able to think more clearly again, kind of recovering from this loss of faith in the past. What you hope to achieve this month, really good card to pull here, the Ten of Pentacles, wealth, success, money, family, stability, security. So this month you've kind of got your eyes set on wealth and money and success, and it could even be wealth of a more emotional nature. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. So, here you are wanting to get your clarity back. And we come to the next card, the Lovers, for the near future. And this tells me that good news. You are likely to get your clarity back, your logic and your reasoning and your rational thinking. That is one of the main meanings of the Lovers card. This could also refer to higher learning, higher education for some of you. It can also mean that you might have to make an important decision in the early in the month of January. An important decision, an important choice. This could also indicate the termination of a business or intimate relationship. So that might be it for some of you, but most likely it's referring to this reacquisition or this regaining of clarity and logical thinking. And then that brings us to the next card for your attitude or position on the situation, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about halfway through the month. You are feeling very good. You're feeling happy. You're feeling luxurious. You're feeling like your work has really paid off, like work well done. like your endurance and faith have paid off. You're feeling like you've got your faith back, basically. It's like your 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 faith you get back through getting your logic and objective thinking back, actually, even though in some people's minds those might seem to be kind of opposed. What this spread seems to be saying is that in this case they're actually more or less the same. It's almost like it's not like faith in like things you can't see or hear or anything. It's more like faith in yourself, like belief in yourself. That is quite easy to perceive when you're thinking clearly, when you're thinking logically and rationally. And so you're feeling like you're really back in alignment about halfway through the month. Um, you're feeling self-sufficient, you're feeling independent, and you're doing really well and just like enjoying the pleasures of life, which is really great to do. However, now this might be the most important thing that I tell you in this entire video. The outside force coming in is the Judgment card reversed. And I have determined this. In my interpretation, this card is most likely referring to some force of deception that is coming your way. A person or a circumstance coming your way that will try to deceive you in some way, try to lie to you. And it's a person or circumstance that is very dark and rooted in all kinds of negativity, death, destruction, ruin, loss, just all kinds of unwanted things. And so remember though, Cancer, you're wielding the Ace of Swords this month, which is the ace of the intellect and logic and reasoning. Use your logic and reasoning. This is what may help or hinder you this month. What may help you this month is your logic and reasoning. Use that to avoid this possible deception that could be coming your way, because I believe that you're very likely to bypass it completely. Next, we have the Queen of Cups reversed for your hopes or fears. This tells me that you're worried that some of these new beginnings that you're feeling and kind of like getting your mental clarity back could reverse and turn back on itself, and you're still kind of worried that you're going to experience pain again, that you're going to experience loss again, emotional upsets of various kinds, really. This card could also indicate that you're worried about a water sign female, or you're worried that a water sign female is going to cause you trouble in some way. And so that's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And of course, this could even be yourself, possibly, Cancer. You could be worried about yourself, worried about slipping back into pain, and also it's almost like these new beginnings may be causing you to worry some about death, and that may be why you're attracting the darkness of the Judgment card reversed here. So my advice to you is simply don't worry about it, and you'll be far less likely to attract it. Instead, focus on the energy of the Queen of Cups upright, which is all about healing and warmth and friendliness and emotional health and all that kind of stuff. And also intuition. I think intuition goes actually hand in hand with logic. When you pair those together, you're really unlikely to succumb to any kind of deception. And so we have the Outcome card as the Ten of Swords. Now, it seems like everyone wants to interpret the Ten of Swords negatively. In my research, this card has very definite positive and negative interpretations. And basically, it's saying that what happens if you do not fall for the deception, which I know you won't, Cancer, especially because you're watching this video, now you know about it. As long as you use your logic and reasoning to not fall for the deception, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be very stable. This is like the shattering of illusions, the deceptions uncovered, seeing the whole picture, seeing more clearly, dispelling the lies. And so it's almost like the person in the picture who has swords stabbed all in his back, instead of that being you, Cancer, instead that's the person, that's the liar who tried to deceive you. That's the deceiver, and you have metaphorically defeated the deceiver in battle, and you stand victorious, while the deceiver lies in ruin. However, if you actually do fall victim to this deception, if you are taken in by this deceptive force, this is then a very dark card when interpreted negatively. It refers to loss, ruin, death, insanity, injury, accidents, schizophrenia, dementia, just all kinds of dark and really like evil things. Like I think even criminal intent is plausible for a negative interpretation of this card. So just watch out for that. Again, you're watching this video, so now you're like aware of it, so it's highly unlikely that anything like that's going to slip past you. So yeah, just use your logic and reasoning and your intuition a little bit as well, and you'll be just fine, Cancer. So that's about it. Yeah, just steer clear of that. In the meantime, enjoy the luxuries that you're likely to attract, whether they're physical, emotional, or both. And it looks like you're more or less going to get the success and harmony that you're reaching for this month, and you have new beginnings at your feet. So really, really, really enjoy that as best you can. Now, as I've been saying in my other videos so far this month, just reminding people that I always like to tell people that, in my mind, tarot cards are not just mere fortune telling. They are deep spiritual insights of really great value that a lot of people don't seem to acknowledge. And so I hope that you've received a lot of benefit and value out of this spread, and I hope you enjoyed it. And it looks like you're basically going to have a great month. Just steer clear of any tricksters, and you're going to be enjoying your luxury and harmony and happiness. So this has been a tarot forecast for the sign of Cancer for the month of January 2017 from Poetic Heretic. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.